Welcome to the Brown Lodge, everybody.
Welcome. Hello.
Hello. Hi, Kedge. Hi, Satch.
Hello.
Yeah, sorry, you were.
I was about to have a little sip.
You were
mid-sip.
mid gulp.
Mid-gulpy sippy.
And you are look at all the chocolate and biscuits in front of you, Kedge, today.
I know, because I'm allowed today.
He's allowed. Why just today? Are you allowed?
Well, because I'm just in the recovery zone now for running a half marathon.
Oh God, he's going on about his half marathon again. I mean,
how do you know if someone's run a half marathon?
20 seconds. Yeah. Why? I don't know.
Just because they tell you.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
It's like I put him in the same box as vegans,
Yeah.
people with electric cars.
Yeah.
Same.
Yep.
Who else?
So far, I'm ticking all of those boxes.
He's vegetarian
Yeah.
and he's got an electric car.
Yeah.
And he likes marathons.
And also,
breathing through your nose.
Yeah.
It's another one of his favourites.
Yeah. Maybe people who've got like Bitcoin or ISAs.
That's me as well.
Yeah. See, they want to tell
Can
you
we stop
about.
taking the mickey out of? I feel I'm bullied here.
You're just stereotyped. It's very easy to stereotype you.
Go
Actually,
call
no,
HR.
I shouldn't,
Go call HR.
I shouldn't bully you at all, Kedge. I want everyone to know that today
Yeah.
I'm going to be very nice to Kedge and very nice to Satch, like I'm very nice to everyone.
Okay. Comes.
Because I was hosting Vasaki in Trafalgar Square over the weekend. Big Vasaki celebrations in the middle of central London. Laid on by the Lord Mayor Sadiq Khan himself and the GLA.
Lord Mayor sounds a bit.
Yeah. Please welcome the Lord Mayor. That's what we had to do.
Is that what you got to say? The Lord Mayor?
It's not Lord
the
Mayor.
Mayor of London.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
He's the Mayor of London.
Yeah.
Because there are other mayors. When I've
Because
done
the
other
Lord Mayor
events-
show.
No, but he might be the Lord Mayor as well. I can't remember. I think he is.
No,
but
Mayor.
there are other mayors you have to introduce as the Lord Mayor. Yeah,
Sounds like you had a mayor.
Yeah. Well,
I'm sorry. I'm not calling anyone Lord.
why?
Why?
You think that word is Bhagwan?
That's Bhagwan.
Yeah. You're right.
I can't do that.
I think you're within your rights to call that. Yeah.
So what about Lord Sugar?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say.
What
do you
about
think?
what
Alan?
about in the Snoop?
What Al?
Yeah.
What Al? All right, Shugs.
Yeah.
Oh, Shuggy.
Suge Knight.
Sugar
What
Daddy.
about in the
Shugs.
what about in the
Helen.
Snoop Dogg song when it goes Lordy Lordy, we likes to party.
Oh Lord, no.
Oh Lord, have mercy, mercy, mercy.
No.
You can't do that. as
No,
well.
that's okay. If you're singing about the Lord, it's fine.
Oh, give me joy in my heart. You went back to hymns again.
Yeah, back to hymns. But no, but
I tell you why I have to be nice to you today. I was at the Vasaki Do, thousands and thousands of people, really sunny day. She was totally lucked out with the weather. Weather was great. And they do this, in Trafalgar Square. They'll do Eid in Trafalgar Square. They're doing Diwali in Trafalgar Square. At one point, can I just say,
Go on.
at one point, about 9 years ago, I hosted Eid in Trafalgar Square. Namaste. Namaste. Where'd I get from?
Diwali.
Diwali in Trafalgar Square. And
Vasaki.
in Trafalgar Square.
Wow.
I was.
You were the bop of Trafalgar Square.
And that was when Boris was the mayor of London.
Right.
Yeah. And they said, like,
We should take Nelson down
yeah, just put me up.
and put you up.
That's my gaff. That's my backyard. But the reason I have to be nice to you, Kedge, sorry, is that someone came up to me and said, please be nice to Kedge.
Really?
Yeah. They're on the they're a brown list.
Are you serious?
Yeah. They went, oh, be nice to Kedge. I actually really I really agree with him.
Someone said
Wow.
that. Someone messaged that. I think this week
Where
as
are
well.
all these people coming
Well,
out from?
it was
all of a sudden?
also after last week's takeaway. Peter said it, didn't he?
Oh, yeah.
From Gunchan's, the restaurant
Yeah,
that we.
he's the leader in this.
Yeah.
He's the, yeah.
Since,
No, but then,
he's come
hang
out of
on.
the woodworks.
Others have as well.
No, but hang on a minute. For every one message I get of Kedge, saying, everyone's saying,
Be nice to him.
be nice to him.
Yeah.
I'll probably get about 10 saying,
Oh,
do you know
come
what?
on.
Yeah.
It's
Come
good
on.
that you cuss him
You're
because
right.
he deserves it.
And I got someone goes, whenever you do the things we learn, we just ignore the bit that Kedge is saying. Just wait for your
It's
bit."
rubbish.
Well, if you
And
missed it
things
last
we
week-
watch. And things we watch.
But you're right. I will be nice. But then I have to direct my criticism, I suppose, to someone. I tell you what.
Anger.
Go on, I'll have it. I'll have it.
No, I'll share this with you, right? I'll share this with you. What happened on the night? Well, I can't criticise you.
Why?
No, I'm saying I'm going to criticise.
Because you're perfect, Sachi.
I'm going to. Yeah,
Thank
no,
you.
but
Thank
also
you.
there's no. There's
I know. Thank you.
There's no fun in criticising you. There is fun because this guy, even as much as you say whatever you want to say, he'll just. It's like what
brush
there
it
must
off.
be a film
Brush
where,
it
like,
off.
like the more you shoot at it, the bigger it gets.
Yeah.
Was
that's
that the
good.
Marshmallow Man in Ghostbusters?
Yeah.
The more they tried to kill it or zap it,
The bigger he got.
It got bigger. That's you. So it's just best to just turn away.
All
And go, all right,
encompassing.
Kedge, and walk away. But at the mayor's Vasaki celebrations, Sadiq Khan came out.
Yeah.
Right. And
Oh, what, like? Oh.
he did, no, he didn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
No, he came out onto the stage.
Yeah.
And I was presenting the show with Shani Danda, who's a presenter, kind of a voice, I suppose, a voice and a piece for a voice, not a voice and a piece, a voice piece. What's the word I'm looking for? When someone's like
Mouthpiece?
Yeah, is that the word? For like, when you wave the flag for like disabled people, blind people, people with
Flying
physical
the flag.
issues. Yeah,
Flying the flag.
Ambassador.
Ambassador.
Yeah, but why have I got the word peace in my head? Like It's not mouthpiece. It's like, you want to say, oh, I don't know.
Did you go KFC earlier?
No, maybe, yeah. Because, yeah.
Yeah.
2 piece and chips.
2-piece, bro. What's the point?
Oh, sorry.
That's your starters.
Oh, is that we
No.
going for a little family bucket?
Yeah. Anyway, so Shani's there, like that, and they say specifically before the event starts, they go, Shani, we'd like you to introduce the mayor onto the stage. And in my own paranoia, I'm thinking, oh, that's because last year the Daily Mail phoned me again and went, are you friends with Sadiq Khan? Why is it that you're hosting Versace in Trafalgar Square?
Well, didn't you say Tenuki?
No, well, no.
Why did they wanna know that?
No, because they went, does the mayor know that he's
I
employing
see.
someone who's been sacked?
Oh,
And
I
I
see.
went, that was years ago. You're completely making a story out of nothing. You're using me as fodder because the Daily Mail had got it in for Sadiq Khan.
Yeah.
And that's what I realised now. Even all that stuff that happened, by the way, that was the BBC versus the Daily Mail versus the BBC. And anyone in the middle,
Yeah.
Yeah.
fodder. So the same thing with this now. You got it in for Sadiq Khan. You want to get him. Let's use Tommy Sandy. I'm like,
Right.
please. I said, listen, I've been here before. Let's not do it again.
Yeah.
So this year comes around.
Shut your breath.
Yeah, this year comes around and they go, we're going to get Shani to introduce. I went, yeah, no problem. So I stay quiet. I'm on the side. And as he comes out, he's really lovely, by the way. And Sadiq's there. He goes, all right, Tommy, on the mic. He goes, hey, Tommy, how you doing?
Hey.
Hey, Shani, all right? He goes, hey, everybody, welcome. And then he goes up to the crowd.
Yeah.
Bit excited. Weather's nice. It's all sunny.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And I'm going to ask you, I'm going to put you slightly on the spot here with your Sikh knowledge.
Oh, but you know, it's always Tom, so
Yeah,
it's
right.
fine.
Okay, right.
Confident.
Waheguru Ji Ka,
Khalsa.
Waheguru Ji Ki
Fateh.
Right. Well done. He ballsed it up.
Oh, no.
He
How
did,
did
it, he did it the other way around. He went, Waheguru Ji Ka Fateh, Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa. Right? And everybody just went a bit quiet.
Quiet.
Right?
Sadiq.
And then
One job.
I can
One
feel it.
job.
No, but I can feel all the eyes on me. Like, go
You got to
on.
correct
Go on,
him.
you saw that.
Yeah, and I'm like, no, because I've been silenced already. I'm not sure what I should
You
do.
could have just carried on with the bit after where they all, you know, where they go, Joe, Sonia.
No. But he's just because he's doing the speech.
Yeah, leave
he's
him
just
to it.
coming like like if it was Eid, you'd
so
go.
what
you'd go,
happened?
Huh? No, so it's awkward. And then when and then he also said, by the way,
Did he know he made a mistake?
No, he didn't know. Well, he must have known because then when he did it at the end, he got it the right way around.
Oh, okay.
And then secondly, but he goes, oh, and I just want to say for everyone here, Vasaki di Lachlak Vadai.
Who what?
Eh?
Yeah, Vadai. I think he's saying Vadaya.
Yeah.
And so that was like, it's weird because I'm looking at him going, but bruv, you're brown. Surely you can do a bit better than that.
No, but there's different levels, isn't it? There's different levels. There's a lot. Like there is a section.
you never
There's
had
a
the language
section of
growing
the
up?
Asian community who would struggle with any sentence in language.
Yeah, but
Me.
I'm glad you said it.
no. But if you were the mayor, and
You
if
would- no, you would
and you're
practice that and you-
Pakistani,
yeah, and you
and
swag.
you're going out to a mainly Punjabi crowd
Audience,
of
yeah.
you know, it's not a big league.
Get it right.
We're not asking you to speak Swahili.
Yeah,
We're not
no,
going
right,
there.
right.
You know.
No, but it's a foreign language to them.
yeah, but I don't know why.
I
hang on a minute.
don't think he speaks. I don't think he speaks Urdu.
I think for Boris,
maybe.
Boris probably done a better job.
Boris, by the way,
Gulab Jamun.
say what you want to say. Yeah.
Gulab Jamun.
Yeah.
Gulab Jamun.
Yeah, that's it. But Boris, and I know everyone says it, and everyone's still there. He's fun. When you're around him,
Yeah.
it's fun. It's like he's got like that, that cheeky little face. You know that mate that you're on a stag do when you look at him, you're like, you're
Yeah.
gonna have jokes. He's
Was
that
he?
guy.
Was this fella not fun?
Sadiq's not. Sadiq's very serious. And he comes. He's business. He's
Also, but don't
he's,
forget,
you
you
know,
got you're let. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Was he fasting? Because
I don't know.
Ramadan.
maybe.
Ramadan.
I didn't say.
But,
it.
I don't know.
But
It's
my point-
quite bad that he got that.
Yeah,
wrong.
I just would have expected him to get it
Well,
right.
then don't say it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think
But you
that's the
have to
thing.
say it's Versace on the
Well,
square.
but you can still be polite and you know respectful and just say it in English. You know what I mean? You don't, or you could bring on something. Or Tommy go, oh Tommy, would you? I really want to end on this. Would you mind just coming and saying
Or-
this bit? Do you
yeah.
know what I mean? Like I just think there's always try and improve. You know your surrounding, your game as much as you can.
Yeah.
Maybe he knew Tommy would balls it up as well.
No, yeah, exactly. But-
Fluent speaking Punjabi, Tommy.
yeah, mate. On that note, let me just throw myself under the bus as well. Then, I did balls up. I didn't balls up.
Okay.
But man,
Did
I
someone
tell you,
complain?
What do you say? Happy
I
Eid.
wasn't really going to mention this because I don't want that person to get all like.
You
Get
outed
gas
them.
like I'm faming. I'm not going to say the person's name. I don't know their name actually.
Okay.
I don't like that they. So I go out on stage, we're doing our little bits, and obviously Shani's there, she's a proper broadcaster, and she's doing all the information about the acts when they're about to come on. And let's remember, this is Versace in Trafalgar Square. It's not a Mela. Definitely not a Mela. They don't want it to be a Mela. It's like a religious kirtan vibes going on, right?
okay, right.
Spiritual, positive message. You're looking at all the wonderful work that the Sikh community do around the world and all the charity work they do. So it's like a real proud moment. But because there's langar being given out, they don't want it being all balle balle, chaka bottle and all that.
It's not Mela,
Right. There's no dancing, very much community.
Yeah.
It used to be that when Z and that used to run it,
Yeah,
but
it
now
used
it's
to
not.
back in the day,
But anyway, so I go on stage, but I'm there as a comedian. I'm there to lighten it up. That's why I'm there, right? To kind of do the little bits in between and mess around. And I do this thing every year. We've done it where we joke around with the sign language woman who's
Right.
there. So while I'm talking, I clock that she's doing it, and I'm like, oh. And I said, that's right, I'm brown and bald. So I see her do the action for brown and bald. I went, all right, that's bald, right? And I go, oh, what's a samosa? And a samosa's a triangle, like, right, with the point going up. So you did that.
Tommy, what did you say?
I'm
I'm worried
doing that,
now.
right? And I went, brilliant, well done. So I do that. And I went, oh, I said, look at the diversity we got. We got a white person in the sign language, right? I go, well, look at that, we're giving you a job. Gets a little laugh. I said, in fact, on that note, I don't want any of the white people to get nervous who are here. This is going out in Trafalgar Square, thousands of people.
Yeah.
I go, white people, don't be nervous with seeing all these brown people gathered here. It's all good. This is all, we're here for a happy, positive reason. We're celebrating. This is what we're celebrating.
Yeah.
I said, we're the kind of people that want to feed you. I said, we're those brown people that want to feed you. I said, we're probably also the type of people that want to get you drunk as well, but we're not going to be doing that today. Right? Why? Okay, why are you owing at that?
Well, why did you have to mention that?
Why can I not mention that?
Because, you know...
No, go on, say it. Don't do that. Don't gaslight. Say a line now.
No, because like kirtan and langar, like you say it up, you
said,
it up.
yeah, I said we're the kind of people. I didn't say we are getting. I said we're the kind of people.
Yeah, but you just
because
like,
big.
But again, you got to play the percentage that you've just lowered the level of in your game there. You were 90, 95, now you've just gone a little bit like.
Why? Why am I lower?
Just because you mentioned the drunk word.
Satch.
I think I agree with Kedge on this occasion.
Okay.
No, but like, why did you put that in there?
Let me tell you what. Because.
I get it. I get it.
I'll tell you why.
No. Wait, I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to make it a bit fun and jokey and just laugh it off as a joke. Don't take it seriously. Right. I get it. That's what you're trying to do. I get it. I totally get it.
This is what it is. This is going on in Trafalgar Square.
Yeah.
There's thousands of Sikh people there that have come along for Vaisakhi because they know about Vaisakhi through
Correct.
the kind of Godfather network.
Yeah.
And brilliant.
Yes.
There's also thousands of tourists.
Yes.
Italian,
just, yeah,
French, kind of
just
going,
rolling up.
What's
What's
going on?
happening here? Yeah.
Is this a march? Is it a protest?
Yeah.
And also, people are getting up. But the nice thing is, when you hear kirtan and all that being played out, it's quite mellow and
Yeah.
with this, all the different
Yeah,
instruments.
yeah.
So I think everyone was kind of vibing out. The people that were there were just sort of chilling with their families. It was nice. So hence why I was playing on that. But also, when I first got involved with this thing 10 years ago, it's because I went past and I heard a guy on the microphone talking like this. And I don't know where he's from, but he's going, we believe in equality. But he's saying all that in Punjabi. And I'm like, no one can understand
No one understands you, bro.
You're saying all the right things, but you're so Punjabi aggressive. You gotta mix it up for the people.
Right.
So what I'm saying is, hey, we're those Punjabi people. You know the ones. We want to feed.
The softer
No,
touch.
Tommy, do you know what? I totally get why you said what you said because you were just trying to add a bit of humor.
Like,
but
yes.
I can also see why people would get a bit.
Okay, so then I come off stage. I get a message from a woman, right? It's a Punjabi woman name, right?
Oh no!
She'd quote marks, we get you pissed. Is what she wrote.
Oh. But you
we
didn't
get
say
you
that.
pissed,
But you didn't
right?
say that.
Right.
Well, you didn't say that.
Hear me, right? We get you pissed. You need to learn a bit more about Vaisakhi and what it actually stands for, rather than going on with the nonsense that you are. And by the way, stop picking on the sign language girl. It's not funny, right? And I went, I never said that. She goes, yes, you did. I heard you. I said, no, I didn't. She goes, me and 20 other
Why
people
do you
around
interact
me.
with that?
Huh? Because I'm an idiot. Yeah. And also,
You're
because
going
I
down
don't-
you're
I don't
going
get
down
hate.
the path that they want you to go down.
I don't think so. Not a Vaisakhi thing. So someone wouldn't come there to hate on the host, right?
I think they would.
Okay.
No. But the fact that she's messaged you, she wants to take you down that gutter.
Right. So I went, I definitely didn't say pissed. I said, I wouldn't. I wouldn't say that. And I said, I don't talk like that on stage. I said, I think you've misheard. She goes, me and 20 other people around me were all shocked when you said it. And I went, okay. So I stopped answering her back on the messaging. I went to the sign language girl. I said, what did I say? Because she was signing the whole thing. I said, did I say pissed? And she went, no, you said drunk. Just because I remember the sign language, she did the sign language again for drunk. And I went, and are you all right with what I'm saying? She goes, yeah. Like that, right? She's bants, right? And I went, right. This is ridiculous. This is like that whole, what's the word? Witch hunt thing again.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
You know, and also this person in the audience is now offended on behalf of other people. So I went. I
That's how people are.
I've double checked. I definitely didn't say that. But if I did offend you by the comment I did make, I'm really sorry, and I wish you all the best. Happy Vasaki.
Yeah.
She replied, love and light.
Oh,
Right, and that's how it ended.
Okay.
That's the
fair enough.
and then I blocked her. I did, and I don't normally block many people. I thought I don't want to hear anything from them because I'm so blooming sensitive. I'm a twat. For the next hour and a half, that's all I was thinking.
Of course it is. It's playing on your mind, but that's the sole purpose of these people.
Yeah,
They know that they're going to live rent free in your head.
Yeah,
Agree.
But then I will say I met loads of Brown Node listeners.
Good.
Loads of people. The one like the woman who said, I really like Kedge. I really get on well with Kedge. They were actually
Love it.
Sandus. They were lovely family as well. And yeah, so just lots of love, lots of positivity. Great day and a nice day out in the sunshine as well.
Good. Speaking of sunshine,
Yes. All right, sweetheart.
I was away. I was away last
Can't
week.
say that.
Oh yeah, can't
You
I?
can't say I'm offended.
All right,
Hang
sweetheart.
on, no,
I'm gonna
wait,
get you
wait,
drunk.
Let me send you a message on Instagram. And get
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
No, I was away in the sun last week. Yeah, God, I've lost track of my days totally.
Wow.
What day is it now?
We're on Monday.
Yeah.
But like last week, obviously, we did the pod. What was it? It was like early, wasn't it? Monday
Yeah,
or something.
did it online.
Then a couple of days working. Then I went off to Morocco for 2 days. And
To
it was
DJ,
just
to DJ.
to DJ, yeah, at a wedding. And it's just I didn't sleep from like Thursday to Saturday night.
Wow.
Like, it was just full
Non-stop.
on. But the weather was lovely in Morocco. I thought of you
Can't
boys, and
complain,
I was just
can't
like,
complain.
yeah, it was just nice to
where
be
was
there.
the wedding? In a villa, in a hall?
It
in a
was
house,
so I
in
flew
a...
into Marrakesh,
Yeah.
then I had a 3-hour journey to Agadir
Oh.
in a taxi.
Taxi.
Only because I couldn't fly from Agadir back to London in time for
Oh, I was
Saturday.
gonna say,
so
sure,
I had to
like-
do all of this long list. But I tell you what, events went great. Morocco was lovely. The journey on the way back home, though.
Why?
Well, number one, I had to get back in time for an event on Saturday night here in London.
Oh, yeah.
So I was just like, that's just playing on your mind because like, what if my flight gets cut? What if it's delayed?
Yeah.
What if blah
Yeah,
blah blah?
yeah.
Then I'm gonna miss.
Don't let anyone down.
Yeah, don't want to let anyone down. So anyway, sat on the plane. Doors closed early. We were meant to leave at 10:45. The doors shut at 10:30. So
That's
I was
good.
like,
Result.
go.
we're going. Pilot comes on the thing.
Yeah.
Due to some air traffic control restrictions in Heathrow because of the stormy weather, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Right,
We ain't
that's
got-
out of order. Moroccan people do not talk like that.
No,
Oh.
it was a British
Yeah, like
fella.
that.
Yeah.
No, it was a British fella. BA.
Yeah.
We can't leave here till midday.
Oh, you're now the doors.
So what? You're stuck on the plane.
So the doors are closed.
stuck on
The
Yeah,
plane.
this happens to a lot. You
Hour
know.
and a half. And he goes, the reason why we did that is because
I'd kick off. I can't sit on a plane.
he goes, the reason why we did that is because if at any minute ATC say we can leave, you give us clearance, then we're ready to leave.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, so now I'm stuck on this plane for an hour and a half. So anyway, all this happened. And I knew that the weather was quite bad over here, like
Yeah.
stormy. 'Cause
Choppy.
people were messaging me saying,
Yeah.
be careful when you fly back. It's gonna be. The flight back was just bumping the whole way. Like seatbelts are on
Yeah.
the whole way from Morocco
Yeah.
back
Up and
to
down. Up and down.
Got to Heathrow. It looked pretty calm. Like outside, it was just like. But as we were landing, boys, I don't think I've ever been in turbulence like that bad.
Wow,
ever.
was it like
The whole
really?
plane was just like.
Up and down. Oh.
And I was just like, yeah, people were just like.
Was there a scrimmage?
There weren't scrimmage, but you could just see that everyone was a bit sort of.
Apprehensive. Bit
Yeah,
tense.
a bit scared. And I was
Yeah.
just like. And then, do you know, like, all these things go through your head. You're like,
I'm gonna make it.
yeah, no, and I'm quite used to landing at Heathrow, so I know roughly how the plane's gonna come down and at
Yeah.
what point it kind of.
Yeah.
And you know, sometimes you're thinking, has it missed the runway? Like,
Yeah.
are we too
Was
much
there-
to
was
this
there a-
side or-
was there a-
I've seen videos now when they have to pull up again.
Do you know-
Was there
mate.
was there a wheel touches and then up again?
No. There was a wheel touch it, and then he just slammed it because I think he just had to do it
He was
because
that-
Oh my God.
it couldn't be a smooth one because
Yeah.
at any point that could have just gone off in another. He just slammed it down and got it down, and I was just like, do you know what? We're here.
Well played. Yeah.
It's all good. Well played. You needed that. But then got off, landed, come off the taxiway. We had to wait another half an hour to get a stand.
See-
And then got baggage thing,
doesn't
hour
stop.
and a half for my bag to come out.
For bags.
So what should have been a 3.5 hour, 4 hour journey?
Honestly.
But
it
did
was
you make the
chaos.
event on Saturday?
I did. So check this out. Got home 8 p.m. I got through my door 8 p.m.
Yeah.
Walked in.
Yeah.
By 8:40, I was on the train on my way into London.
Wow. Wow. Well, at least
commitment.
you got there. There's a good ending.
When the turbulence was going, sorry, I don't know.
Pooed
This
myself.
is terrible. Oh, right.
Did
Well,
you?
yeah. See, because
Fully.
have I said this before on the podcast? I quite like turbulence. Like
Nah, Tommy, I like it too, but that wasn't nice.
I think I'm with you guys, but I think I'm okay with it. But
Yeah.
when you do experience a real bad one,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a bad one.
like where where your stomach moves,
Yeah.
and then it's like, okay, I'm supposed to be like comforting other people here, actually, but I'm now booking it myself.
Now, yeah, see, I don't know why. There's many things that scare me, even like fast traffic on the roads and cars, right? But something about turbulence, when it goes off, I start going in my head. I go, ooh, ooh.
But Tommy, this was like it
But,
was.
and what always makes me laugh is, did you have anybody? Because you hear people start praying, and I don't know why I find
was
that
praying.
funny. And because
That was great. The
Here we
two
go.
ladies next
Here we
to
go.
me
Here we
was
go.
smashed.
So funny because you hear 6 different languages of prayer.
Oh,
right?
no,
And
no
you
one's
hear it
praying.
out loud because they don't care now. They're like,
Yeah.
they're like,
To be fair, I had my headphones in. I was like, I don't want no. I
Bruh,
don't want to
no,
hear none
I'm
of this.
sorry. I'm hopefully I can say this. What you need if you're going to do turbulence, what
Yeah.
you need
Yeah.
in your close vicinity
Yeah.
is 2 big black women, right? Because you go, oh Jesus, oh Jesus,
Right.
oh Jesus, and I'm dying. I'm like, going, this is brilliant because oh Jesus, but I can imagine like they could order, it's just that. It's the drama. of
There was a
It's
lot
so
of drama,
funny.
and it was a really tense landing. But I made it home, back in.
Good stuff.
in-
Good stuff.
done.
So you made it in time.
Made it in
And by
time.
the way, yeah,
But it was really weird. So on the way back, I got onto the flight, and for some reason, and this is not like me at all. Maybe because I was just so busy in Morocco, I didn't check in for my flight. Like I didn't do it till quite late.
Ooh.
So obviously, check-in opens 24 hours
Yeah,
before.
yeah.
I was busy at the time.
What does that mean, though?
No, so then when you check in at a certain time, you sort of your seats are together. So there was 4 of us actually on this one booking.
Right.
Me, one of my mates, and then 2 Dawn players.
Right.
We were all on the same flight. So I was like, oh, we'll just get seats together.
Yeah.
No, we were dotted all over the place kind of thing.
Right.
Because we checked in.
'Cause you checked in late.
Late. So my seat was in the middle of the 3. So I got to my chair and I saw 2 ladies. So one was
Yeah.
by the window, one
Yeah.
was by the aisle. So I just presumed
They're together.
they
Oh,
don't
no.
know each other.
No.
Because
Yeah.
surely if you're with a mate, you
you'd
just
sit together.
You sit together. So then I sat in my seat and, kind of just, you do that awkward nod.
Yeah.
I was like, hi,
right,
kind of,
yeah.
yeah, I'm sitting there. Got in my seat, sat down, and I just presumed they didn't sort of know each other.
Yeah.
So obviously, hour and a half sitting there, no one said anything. So I was just like, oh, they don't know each other. Plane took off eventually, blah, 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 blah. I'm sitting there, headphones in, and my eyes were closing because I was just tired. And I was doing that kind
Yeah,
of
the little nod
try
off.
not to,
Yeah,
fall
yeah.
asleep on
Dropping.
anyone.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, I felt like an arm passing something like across me. Do you know, like you're
Yeah,
asleep
yeah.
and you can kind of feel like an arm
Something
brushing
going,
past you.
yeah.
And they were passing drinks to each other. And I was like half asleep trying to like work out what's going on.
Yeah.
And they just fully knew each other. And I thought, well, that's weird, isn't it? Why is
Yeah.
one
You
sitting in
would have
the...
said, yeah. And it's
Well, didn't they ask you to swap?
No.
no.
So did you swap?
No, because that was my seat. But surely if you were travelling together, you'd be like, oh, we're together. Can you sit?
No, but that's
oh,
like
no,
you
no,
and
we're
your
there.
mates weren't together.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get that, but we were so far away
Yeah.
along the plane. There's no point even trying to
Yeah.
accommodate that to
okay,
put 4 of us
so
together.
my analysis straight away is the one by the window lights the window, the one by the aisle lights the aisle because she can't control her wee and she needs to go.
She didn't
And
move.
therefore, they're like, actually, we can't have. We're where we want to be.
Anyway, they fully both of them got smashed on the plane.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Like
that's
they
good.
were ordering drinks. Every
You must
time
have loved
every
that.
time.
That must be because
And it was
that's
like
your worst scenario.
it was annoying because there's turbulence. They're passing drinks across me, and I was like, anyhow, another drink falls on me on another flight. I'm going to kick
red
off.
wine.
You're
Remember
Yeah,
it happened?
yeah.
Remember it happened on the
Yeah.
last one,
Yeah,
the
here-
orange juice.
here we go.
Yeah, so it was a bit. It was all a bit tense.
So you weathered the women, you weathered the storms, and you were weathering the storms.
Well, yeah, so it was obviously, like I mentioned earlier, my half marathon this Sunday. And it was a windy one. So like you said, it was a beautiful day.
The weather, or
No, the weather was not the greatest conditions in the sense that obviously it was really windy because we were going through this storm.
Yes.
Another storm that we were in the
what
middle
was
of.
the name of this one?
Forgotten off the top of my head. I've forgotten what it was called.
Karen.
No.
I made that. up.
No, you made that up. It's not Karen. But so I mean, because 2 weeks ago it was going to be a really wet, rainy Sunday, but it all cleared up. It was lovely. It was quite warm actually, 15, 16 degrees by the time we finished the run, and yeah, it was just quite windy at some sort of points.
Does it affect your run? Like you running
Well,
sideways?
yeah, because no, not
Tripping over your
sideways. Well, sometimes you know
With
when
him, though, you can maybe like breathe on that.
Did a bin fly out of the road and
the
hit
worst
you?
when it hits you straight on, and then
Yeah.
you can just.
Slowing
And then there
down.
was this one moment where we were sort of slightly uphill, and it just hits you straight, and you're just like, you can just feel everyone just slows down. And a lot of people, it's quite funny, they were just swearing against the weather. Oh, not the bloody winds again! Like, what is it?
Oh,
And
the
you're like,
bloody
I just
winds.
start laughing. Do you know what I mean? It's like, why are you wasting so much energy on just moaning about the weather? But
Yeah, shut up.
Why are you wasting hover on hover?
exactly, yeah. But so I did the half marathon.
When you need the hover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very true. Can I just say there were more Asians running the half marathon this time?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I noticed there were a few more Asians running, and I thought, fair play, we're stepping up slowly.
More in the half marathon or more than the full marathon?
Well, no, like, so compared to last year when I did half marathon,
Right.
there were more Asians running it this time,
Yeah.
and some undies, some little young girls and guys were all running it as well. And I just thought, it's about time. We're all stepping up now. We're all stepping up, and we're realizing that we've got to do this. So yeah, a lot more people running it. I think there's about 24,000 people in total who ran it.
Jeez.
It was good.
Do you know where you came in that 24,000?
I was in in
over
7,000 something. I was 7,000.
So
7,000.
that's 24. That's very good.
That's in the top third then.
Yeah, I'll take that. I was
Top third. That's 70% and above.
Yeah, I'll take
that's
that.
an A.
That is good.
Yeah.
That is good.
I'll take that. So
Well done,
I was chuffed about that. But yeah, did it. Raised some money for the British Heart Foundation.
What did you dress up as? Like a shower? Did you dress up as
a beanpole.
one big
Muddy.
nostril? Yeah.
I could go with muddy, innit?
You should have done.
couldn't
Yeah, that or
I just, you know what? I just can't handle wearing, like, do you know what I mean? Like
Clothes.
a costume with that as well. But you just want to be on the lightest possible way. Do you know
you
what I mean?
lycra? Did you lycra?
I said I went with the lycra. What do you call it?
Shorts,
Legging
leg-
type.
oh, all full leg.
So I went full leg, but
Yeah.
I had t-shirt up top because I didn't want to get too hot.
Also, no shorts over the top.
Oh, yeah, and shorts over
Oh,
the-
I was gonna say, I
Well,
thought
you're
you-
going to run around in just
Oh,
leggings,
I
are you?
thought
No.
Leggings and a t-shirt.
No,
What kind of
leggings,
race is
leggings, shorts.
I thought maybe his cute little buns, his nice little bulge.
No,
he's there. He's doing his thing.
Well, there was this one woman who had a sign up saying that, oh, hello there, is that a gel in your pocket or are you just excited to see me? Hey, I love that sign, made me laugh. But yeah, no, it was a good run. And then afterwards, the best thing to eat
on.
afterwards, pizza buffet.
Oh, Pizza Hut buffet.
Yeah. Is
Oh my
it's,
God. Are they still going?
of course they are.
It is still going.
It's still
Where
a
did you
thing.
finish? Like whereabouts? Where did it start and finish?
So you finish. It finishes near St James's Park. So
oh, and there was
yeah.
there was a pizza out there.
Well, so then we had to. Well, no, because by the time you walk back and get your bags and everything, you're near Trafalgar Square.
Oh, okay.
And then you're to Charing Cross.
Were you at the Versace?
Yeah.
It'd be quite funny.
No, it's, yeah,
Kept
exactly.
running on stage.
That was the day before, wasn't it? So they had to, they did
yeah,
a clean-up
Saturday.
operation, because they had to basically clear that all up for us on the next day.
there we go. What,
Yeah.
see? You're welcome. No worries.
You're welcome,
Happy to get yourself ready for it. But I do love a pizza buffet. It's been years. I'm just thinking it's been about. I don't think I've
You
been.
sound as if you haven't had one like.
No, I
No,
don't.
it's been about 15,
I
20
think
years.
the last time I
What,
went.
even for you?
Nah,
Sad, you're a regular.
Not a pizza buffet.
no, I know the last time I went, and it was with my boys A level. So it's been 30 years.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Mine's
I don't
probably
even
been about 20.
It was $4.99.
But haven't you taken
How much
your
is it now?
kids?
How much, is it not $4.99?
No, it's not 4. I
remember it being
It's about I don't know, about 12.
£12.
Tripled
No,
in
but
price.
see then. Okay, so the problem we've got now with that, it doesn't work now.
No, it does.
No, it
Do
doesn't.
you know how much is one pizza then, Tommy? Go on.
Right.
In pizza, if you're
Well,
going to
okay,
go and buy one.
but see, but you can go. Well,
No, the
okay,
thing is,
collection only, any pizza, any size.
No, forget the collection. You're eating in. How
You're
much is a
eating
pizza
in.
Yeah,
nowadays?
but
'Cause it's
that's
more than
what I'm
20
getting
quid.
to.
Exactly.
I'd rather
20
just
quid.
buy a whole pizza for £9.
No, it's
Any
not
pizza
9
any
quid.
size.
It's
It
not
is.
9
Any pizza
quid.
any size. My local pizza.
You ain't getting
know.
crust. You ain't getting crust for £9.
No,
bro.
Tommy, I'm saying if you was to go into pizza to sit down and eat, how much is a pizza?
I know they're about 18, 19
It's
pounds.
about, no, it's more than 20 quid, I think.
Is it more than 20
Yeah,
now?
I think
okay,
it is.
right. So it just
It's
shows
still a bargain.
12
And-
quid's a
yeah,
bargain.
And also, can I say they put on a really good spread of pizzas.
Is the salad still there?
Yeah, salad's still there.
Oh,
You get
okay,
the bowl.
okay, so it should-
unlimited, or that you can go up as many times as you want.
It's
Drinks.
the Pizza Hut coleslaw is
Oh,
unbelievable. It's a
you can't beat
great coleslaw.
even that and the potato
Potato salad.
Oh.
With croutons.
Croutons. Oh,
The I like the
beetroot,
I like the
Thousand
bacon,
Islands.
the crunchy bacon bits,
Oh,
but they're not
yeah.
bacon.
No.
They're not-
Well,
I
they
think
are.
What is it?
They
No,
are.
I don't think they
Bacon.
are.
Bacon.
I think it's like it's like
No, they are.
Gerbil, whatever you call
No,
it.
no, it's not
Gerbil.
Gerbil.
It's like
Bacon
Sev.
Gerbil.
It's bacon Sev.
No. That's what my uncles used to say, and then
Seven.
used to eat it back in the day. But no, it's not. It's legit.
Is it bits of,
Yeah,
it's
it's-
too
it's-
crunchy.
It's bacon, Tommy.
Okay,
Well, it's
like, they're
processed,
like
isn't
little
it?
crispy
Well, it should be.
fries.
It's
Anyway,
processed.
either, but those on top of the the coleslaw.
So how much? All right. So other than your pizza buffet,
Yeah.
how much did you make for the run?
So target was £500.
Yeah.
I thought I'd go in low. 'Cause,
Yeah.
You know, normally it does go over it, and I normally sort of start pushing to
grand.
it.
Go on.
No, normally I'll push to about £1,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's ideally what I'd love to have
I
gone
was
for.
predicting what you meant.
So I'll be honest with you, it's a little bit slow this year with the donation side of things.
Credit
Um,
crunch.
I think it
Cost of
might
living?
have been because last year I got to 500 quid really quickly, right? And then it was all going into bonus territory, and I hit £1,000.
Yeah.
This year, and I thought, more followers this time round.
Yeah.
Brownload followers.
Yeah.
There's more people seeing it. And then we spoke about it, and I thought, you know what, people might step up. And put it this way, the ratio to people saying well done after I'd finished it
Yeah.
to donations
Yeah.
Big difference.
was not proportional.
Because you can make a £1 donation, right? Or probably £5.
I think £5 might be
Fiver,
£5.
right.
Yeah, £5.
£5. It's not a lot. So you're not saying, oh, everyone's got to do 50 quid.
No,
But what are you saying? Sorry. So what did you not hit your target?
I'm slightly under.
Okay.
I'm slightly under, and I was just like, out of all the, I'm not saying anything bad, but I'm just saying I don't think.
that
But here it comes.
But I just don't think Asian people do donation.
Yeah. Particularly the one. Go on, just.
Asian people don't do donations.
No, like
That's BS, Kedge.
no, unless it's publicly made a big thing of, like unless they're getting a leg up for it, or they're getting some kudos for it, or they're getting some sort of fame out of
plaque.
it. Yeah, or in front of a lot of people. I don't think we get involved in that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I was raising a lot of money, or trying to raise a lot of money for the British Heart Foundation, which, let's face it,
Great charity.
every Asian is going to have will have to deal with it at some point, or with their family, because the way we are and the way we eat and the way
man.
we're so unhealthy,
one of the biggest
it's a big
things.
issue for us.
Yeah.
Right? And I just thought, oh, okay, so
But
a lot of
there's
people didn't get involved.
The word donation does sound like don't Asian. So, maybe.
Donation.
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 Anyone can,
Not
but
me.
donation.
Yep.
Maybe I should have used
Oh, that's a
sponsorship.
bit sad, Kedge.
No, I know. Well, what can
I
you do?
feel sad.
No, I know. But
How
I
much
just
are you off your target?
I think about like 34 quid now.
I'll
okay.
give you 34.
No, you don't have to
No,
do that.
done.
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 Have you sponsored him already?
He
then?
but it
already
doesn't
has.
matter,
He
it
has.
doesn't matter.
Have you? Right.
He has.
I have, but it's cool. It's
Okay,
cool.
no, I've got a
I want him to reach
confession.
his target.
Can I do it?
And I'm not saying it because I want the fame on the podcast. I shouldn't have done that.
No,
But
but hold on.
done. You've reached your target.
No, but I haven't sponsored you, right? So,
On behalf of my friend Tommy,
Yeah.
I'll sponsor you £34.
but I'll be honest, I didn't see the link.
Right.
I saw the video.
But you congratulated him, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, and I'll be honest.
But that's the thing.
nice.
Everyone's there for the
You know
congratulations.
what? I would argue a
Yeah.
congratulations from Tommy Sandu is like a donation. I think what it will do,
Here we go.
the
Here we go.
goodwill,
Right, yeah.
because people like your friends and stuff will like be going through your comments. They go, "Oh, look, Tommy Sandu's messaged him. They work together."
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
It's like if
Ooh, podcast friends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
If James May ran a marathon, you'd
Yeah.
expect Jeremy Clarkson's comment to be at the top.
Yeah.
Same thing.
But but again, you weren't the top comment on it. That's the problem. You got beaten as well on that.
Why?
Because Adele Roberts,
Who's that? Who's that?
blue tick for a
Never
start.
mind
Blue
how
tick for a
fun-
start.
Yeah,
You ain't got a blue tick.
No,
So
yeah.
you get bumped down, lower down
but
in the comment section. And she's
Adele from Radio 1.
yes. So do you know what I mean? You
Okay.
failed that one as well.
Well, yeah.
Sounds like a massive failure, Tommy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Really?
But, look, like we've established, we're the people that feed you and get you drunk. So,
That's it. Yeah.
that's what I'm
All
there.
right. Oh, well, I'm waiting for a pint.
I think I would have donated if you'd invite me along to the Pizza Hut buffet at the end.
Right. I see.
Really
Okay,
nice.
fine. So
But
it's
no,
like
I will. And, do
you know it's funny?
I do want to. Sorry, because when I did what did we do recently? We did something we were trying to raise money, and I realised I thought, I got nearly 17,000 followers on Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
They ain't got them,
Another
they ain't got
15,000.
The conversion rate is very low.
Yeah.
Bruv,
very low.
I'm talking about like 6 donations.
But
over
that's
that,
why,
over that
do you know
first
what?
day.
Really?
I always-
6? You got 6?
Something like that. 8 maybe.
That's unbelievable.
6 out of 17,000.
Yeah.
Mental.
And like if it, but
I
like
can
50
believe
quid,
that.
20 quid, you got, you get about
But it's
200
funny
quid.
that because, Ked, you just said, people do stuff without, getting something for it or, having some sort of moment where
'cause
you're
and also,
recognised.
can I just say, for the few people who did donate, thank you very much. I really appreciate
yeah,
that.
no. But I donated something last week
Yeah.
and I wasn't, you know me, I don't really post stuff or nothing.
No.
But the place I donated to posted about me.
Right.
So I was like,
That's
so
really
now what do I do? Do I share this or because I'm not really one to do that. Like
Yeah.
if I give something, I just kind of give it him. Do you know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, I shared it, and then so many messages came in saying, "Oh, that's really nice of you." Blah
Yeah.
blah 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 blah. And I
You
was
feel
just
a bit like,
yeah, but
you
then
don't
I
want
was
that
just
heat.
like, oh, but yeah, I don't know. It just
That's
felt
the
a bit
reason why I don't
uneasy.
donate. That's it.
Yeah, because he can't handle it. He can't handle it.
Actually, got a really nice letter from the place that I donated from, and I
Did you?
Yeah, it was actually really nice.
And on that, are you about to pull up the letter?
Yeah, I've got
Why
the
are you
letter,
pulling up
I've
the
got
letter? I
the
was going to say, are you still giving blood?
I'm still giving.
How
blood.
many
Look,
times have you given blood?
I think I'm on 15 or something.
Okay, so did you get the badge at 10?
Yeah,
Because
got
my
the badge.
missus just got the badge at 10.
Yeah.
And they
This-
tell you now where your blood is. They go, it's gone to Ipswich Hospital.
This place wrote me a letter.
Ah, Royal Marsden.
They're huge.
Yeah, that's proper.
Yeah, look.
Well
really,
done.
Really nice letter.
Well
Donated
done.
them Easter
This was
eggs,
because you
basically.
donated Easter eggs to kids.
Yeah.
it was good,
And to
good-
be
good
fair,
look.
like again, there was just 10 of us that donated, and we got all the Easter eggs they needed, like
Can
just between mates.
You know what?
This is so. Sorry, can I just quickly go into this? Right, I always thought, and this is one of the things that I've been saying, that if we ever hosted a gig for charity, or if we put on a gig for charity,
And we nearly did for the British Heart Foundation, and lockdown came.
yes,
and they
yes,
thought-
we nearly did
that
that.
was
Yeah,
the thing, yeah.
but you know, like we always talk about this. This is something that us three talk about, and you know, we can put it out there into the world, because you know, if you do put it out in the world, it'll probably happen. But we've always spoken about, you know, like if we did put together an event solely, the ticket that you pay for is all going to charity. Right.
Yeah.
So everything that you pay is for charity, right? And then because we said that, you know, we'll plan it, we'll try and get everyone involved, blah blah blah. But from this little test,
Oh, he's worried now.
I think we would struggle.
Yeah, it's hard. You got to really market it. That's why the people that have got all these kind of
but
night
what I'm
walks,
trying to
shine
say
walks,
is,
they're
but you,
big,
but,
they're good at
but
what
what
they
I'm
do.
trying to say is, but like, okay, I'm going to say, Chris Evans puts on a show,
Yeah.
right? Like for an event, a
Car
festival,
Fest, yeah.
Car Fest, right?
Festival,
for,
yeah.
for 3 days, right? He brings so many acts down,
Yeah.
and it's not just acts; it's everything. There's a wellness tent, there's
Yeah.
section, there's the children's area, there's a car
yeah,
area.
it's exactly that. It's a festival.
It's better than
All-
any festival.
yeah,
I
yeah.
would say it's better than Glastonbury. Do you know what I mean?
Now, you know, there are other festivals like your Latitudes and all that.
Yeah.
They've just got so much more going on. But this one, because of the car element
Yeah.
and music and rock and roll and what.
No, there's everything.
yeah,
Comedy,
exactly.
everything,
Yeah, I think
yeah.
there's more.
Like
it's more
for
varied.
running, there's everything in here,
Yeah.
right? And so many stars turn up over 3 days,
Yeah.
right? And the ticket is all from charities. From day one, it's all for charities, right?
Yeah.
Whatever you pay for, tickets are about 100 quid, whatever, blah blah blah. And he's close to selling out.
Yeah, of course.
But I don't think as Asians we could pull off the same thing.
But you know what?
Give me hope. Give me hope.
I tell you. Okay, firstly,
Sat, you do
what
event.
Chris
You do
will
event.
do, he'll personally go and ring and lean on people. You got to get there. You got to be there. You got to sponsor that. You got to. I need that. You know, like, and get it from them.
No, but that doesn't
I
matter.
think that's
That doesn't
doable.
matter. But that doesn't
Yeah,
matter about
but
sponsor.
it's a hustle.
No, but that's not. Forget that's not sponsoring though. I mean, what I'm trying to say is, okay, that's sponsoring and getting them to do stuff, right?
Yeah,
But no,
yeah.
but you still need the public in.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say is, I don't think we could fill a whole field of Desis with knowing that this ticket is just for charity. I don't think Desis would do that.
I don't know.
I
I
find
think the new-
that a little bit weird because
No.
I thought we would be the first.
The new generation would. I honestly.
No, I don't think it is.
I don't
the new
think
generation.
£100 a ticket. I don't think it would.
The new. I'm saying you're not going to get a lot of aunties and uncles in the field doing. Well, you might do. You know what? It depends on the charity.
Yeah.
It really. I've got a bit more hope than you.
Yeah, I
Genuinely,
think so.
I'm not being
I think
positive
so.
for the sake of being
No,
positive.
but that's what I mean. I want to know because
I think it's just because you're not very popular. That's all it is. That whole. I think
Yeah,
that's
no,
just that.
honestly, I think if I was to do something for charity and I just sent a message out to a few of my friends, it'd be sorted, I think.
No,
legit.
but no. If I'm talking about in a field.
Yeah.
Could you do
My
organize?
friends don't live in a field.
Could you organise an event purely? It's a charity-based thing, and all the proceeds go to charity. Do you think you could still fill it up?
It all depends on what it is.
Yeah. I think if you do it and you do it right,
Yeah,
the timing's
yeah,
good.
it
I
all
think.
depends.
But I know what you mean. It's a bit more of an uphill battle. The natural charity thing. I don't know. Mind you, Asians do a lot for
This is
charities,
what I mean. Like
but-
we
but-
are quite charitable
Yeah,
people.
yeah. But like, okay, let's just say there's a woman on my road, right? Michelle, that's her name, and she does so much, bro. You know, the street WhatsApp group. She's messaging all the time, guys. I'm collecting this for the harvest thing.
Love that.
I'm going.
it's
We're
good
doing this
though.
for Haven House Hospice. We're doing this for this hospice. We're raising with the food bank, the clothes
Yeah.
bank, this bank.
Good.
And I'm like, whenever time I see her, I go, you're almost humbled. You're embarrassed by like
Yeah.
how much she's fully committed to
Yeah.
Seva in that
Yeah.
respect.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, I think you just got to find the right kind of charity. And look, I'm not just saying because they were there at the
But they're-
Sasaki thing, but like the Khalsa Aid people who are.
But
often
there's
doing-
no
but
wrong
that's
type of
different.
charity.
Yeah, the charities do well. The work they do is well. But you're right, organising the social side. I think that's a whole other game. We know that organising gigs is hard enough. Organising charity gigs
Difficult.
with a
It's
moral one,
difficult,
you can't even.
Okay. Well, anyway, I'm going to come back to this idea.
All right.
Okay, fine.
You,
hello.
you park that idea, Cage.
Yeah. No, it's been parked, but the engine is running.
Speaking of something else that's parked today, the moon is parked
Yes.
in front of the sun.
It has.
Oh, is that tonight? Is that today? Monday
Yeah,
night?
today. It was actually around the sort of time we were
earlier.
starting our podcast.
Yeah, it was
about
earlier,
8
earlier.
o'clock.
I did see some stuff on social media. And they were like, I think they were showing it in Thailand.
I think you can see it in America, North America.
Yeah, America.
Oh, okay. Maybe.
Yeah.
And like more western side of the UK. So like if you look at like Ireland and maybe like like Glasgow, that sort of
Oh, okay.
west, right, the top
Wales.
in the top
Yeah.
corner.
Oh, high
all
up.
of that you can kind
Top
of catch
bins.
it. Yeah, top bins.
bins.
So there's that. And do you know what? Like it made me think about because obviously like, I saw so much about this solar eclipse today, like just stuff that I didn't really know. But then I read something. I think it was on TikTok, and it was something like negative because I always thought like it's a bad thing if you're haven't you heard that like you shouldn't go out when the eclipse is happening.
I know you shouldn't stare at it.
No, I know you shouldn't stare because that can make you blind, isn't it? If you stare at it.
Is it? Or
If
does
the
it?
ray
And some
pops
people-
out.
some
Have
people
you
say
ever
they
met
find-
anyone who's gone, oh yeah, how'd you lose your eyesight? Oh, the eclipse.
No, you haven't seen that.
No, exactly.
No, but they're
So I
saying
think-
you're not meant to because I think it's the way that the ray comes out of the other side. It can ping you in the eye. I don't know. That's what I heard. But anyway,
Some people tried to look at it through their phone as well.
yeah, no, but it was more a case of I just heard that it was bad luck or something like that, or your
Yeah.
luck changes, or is that just another Desi myth?
I know that like once years ago, when my sister was misbehaving, Pam, or something, I remember my
Blamed
mum.
it on the eclipse.
My mum said it's because you keep staring at the moon. That's your problem.
What?
Because Pam had a habit. Because Pam's a bit of a hippie. She's vegetarian. She's the only vegetarian in the family. Like the
Told
entire.
me she's vegetarian. She's a hippie.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Well, am I one as well?
Yeah. you've been
but
staring
you
at
know,
the moon
like,
as well, mate.
She joined when we were like 12, 13. Well, she was 12, 13. She joined like Friends of the Earth back then. Was on the mailing list.
That's not hippie.
Yeah, it is.
It is
You know, like earthy, crunchy into the earth and all that kind of hippie stuff. So anyway, my point is, she likes all the nature and planets and all that, and so she was.
She loves nature and planets.
I know she doesn't actually. I've never heard her talk about planets. What I mean is, she's just a bit of a hippie and a bit on the eccentric in her own way, in a wonderful way. But she stares at the moon. And they say that's why she didn't do so well in her A levels. That's what my mum said.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. That's just
kind
a
of
myth.
nonsense is
That's
that,
just
though?
a
Well, I'm
myth,
just saying
isn't it?
the moon is linked to boggleness. They say that's why they call it Looney Tunes. You're loony. It's lunar.
Lunar.
That comes from lunar.
Yeah, no, I mean,
No.
yeah, no.
Yeah,
when there's a full moon, I can't sleep. So there's definitely
You
a link
guys,
there.
what is
There's
that?
definitely a
And
link
the
there.
other day, I'll be honest, I felt really down. And the person I messaged, and I was like, random, everything was fine. I was like, what's going on? I could feel like a heaviness over me. Like,
Yeah.
And somebody, then, oh no, I tell you who I messaged in that moment. I always messaged Suk Aujla, stand-up comedian, because she's
Yeah.
into all that stuff as well. I went, Suk, what's going on? Actually, she didn't reply. But somebody else said that something's happening. There's some sort of movement ahead of this eclipse. That's something we're entering to a different phase, and that's why.
Oh, that's something like Lucasade or something.
Retrograde.
There you go. Gatorade.
Yeah.
Retrograde.
Yeah, what you said.
Good
Yeah.
grade.
We're entering
The retrograde grade of the moon. Yeah, the back and forth.
something like that. You can tell we ain't got a clue.
Well,
what
no,
we're about.
because basically, obviously we know that the moon affects the way the waves move.
Yeah,
right.
the gravitational pull.
And also we're 70% water. That's why obviously
Wave
the moon
after
is
wave.
going to affect your body.
Okay, so the
And
moon affects the water. So the
and
water
that's why
within us-
Sachi's Barney must be moving a lot when it's out.
Right. Well, but my point is, I think there is reason behind the superstition as to why you shouldn't look at it and all that. The Chinese,
Yeah.
I saw something that said the Chinese believe you should not eat during a lunar eclipse.
Wow.
Right? And I thought, well, what's the reason? And I saw some video of a Chinese guy who goes, and he did it in his accent. I'm not going to do the accent.
No.
yeah,
Right?
don't do
But
that.
he goes, the reason why you shouldn't eat, he was all aggressive, right?
Yeah.
He goes, it's because of the lunar eclipse and he comes around every 100 years. Put your sandwich down and look at the moon. he's like, that's why you shouldn't eat. There's no superstition. Just, what, you can't put your sandwich down for 2 minutes? Is
Right.
what he was saying. I
Right.
thought
That's a
that
fair
was-
point.
I thought that was funny. You just
Yeah.
kind of went,
Look
but,
at it,
for
yeah.
God's sake, that.
I mean, like in
But it's-
Hinduism as well, like they're slightly they get a little bit sort of funny about it, and like you should stay indoors. It's bad. Like all the evil souls are flying around. You should be praying and all of that kind of stuff. 'Cause it happens during Diwali time as well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
See, again, but then you never know. This might, because as we have now discovered with the pyramids and everything else that's going on in the world.
Oh, here we go.
That,
Back
you
to
know,
pyramids.
that,
Back to pyramids.
Hey,
We're going to
hello?
ban the bloody pyramids from this podcast. I've had enough.
Hello, they found. I found
you see
another
that?
thing
You see
about
that thing
another
they found?
pyramid. No, these pyramids are, and it's going to bug me now. I want to say Bosnia. I want to say something like Belize, Bosnia is a place we're going to be. They found these pyramids, 3 of them, covered in grass. It's all been grown over.
I thought it was underwater.
And they are, no, it's not underwater, much bigger than the ones in Egypt.
No, Lalu, this is that program I've been telling you about.
Lalu.
That one that you remember I told you about. What was that program? I forgot. Ancient.
Are you asking me for it?
whatever.
No, I know what I'm on about.
I watched this on my phone. So
Yeah, but I think they
there is
feature
one-
this in this thing on
Well,
Netflix.
man.
No
And
one
they've done
cares
it.
about
They've
your
done it like
shitty
a thing
pyramid.
Got
into it.
it.
Yeah.
Right. Well, they were discovered in 2005. But get this: the main man who's the head of the pyramids in Egypt.
Yeah.
He said he's trying to shut them down. Stop looking into it. Don't look into it.
Yeah.
Because tourists ain't gonna go to Egypt.
Yeah, that or it's going to dwarf the other one. They go, these are 3 perfect pyramids that are in this random
Wow.
spot again. So yeah, mad. So anyway, whatever's going on in the world. But I think these superstitions, they knew something about the moon, the planets, and how we all fit into the bigger picture. I saw another thing today where a woman was saying that she is part Zetas or Metas or Hetas. What's the form of humans? Or another form of human. She goes, there are hybrid people. She goes, we're all an experiment. Fully believes it. She goes, we're all an experiment. This is all an experiment. We're a hybrid being now. That's what we all are.
We are all hybrids of
We're
what?
all hybrid of the aliens that landed here, and then now they've mixed with humans, and this is what
Right.
we are. And they're all
Explains
watching.
a
Do you
lot
think
about
how
that.
this sounds a bit?
I know, no, brother. You can call it what you want. I just don't. You know what? After COVID, after the collapse of this country,
Yeah.
after everything, after all the
Yeah.
useless people, and I'm at this.
Yeah.
I'm 47. Nothing's going to change now. I'm like,
Explains a lot about that fella on the end.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, look at that. He's got one nostril, just runs across the bottom of his nose. It's like all the weird little signs. So
The
yeah.
signs have been there with Kedge.
Mate, all
Could
the
be.
time,
Could
completely,
be.
Hybrid.
But I'm saying is there's lots of this. There's sometimes reason behind the superstition that goes back to a time that maybe we don't really remember. There's loads of desi ones, but like you can't sneeze and leave the house.
Yeah.
Never heard of that.
Oh, really?
What? You can't sneeze and leave that? I've never
Yeah,
heard
if
of it.
if you sneeze on the
I
way
think that's
out,
a Punjabi one.
Is
Yeah,
that a
that's
Punjabi
the
one?
Punjabi. That's not one of
Maybe
our
because
ones.
we are known
So
for
what?
big-
So if you sneeze,
and you're at the door, you're looking out.
What's the time frame?
No,
What's the time frame?
Bye, okay, yes,
Achoo.
Okay, wapas. Oh, sorry, come back.
Oh, do
Everyone
it all
come
again.
back.
Wapas, and then
come
how
back
much you
inside.
have to wait
You got-
for the
no,
clock
you
to
gotta
restart?
Come back inside, and you got to do bangara for 5 minutes. Now, I'm tired.
Yeah.
No, you got to come back in and do something. They're like, go wash your hands. Go.
And then go out.
Yeah, go back out.
Can you imagine if you sneeze again? Oh.
Right. I remember I was in Canada. I was 13 years old. Right. Went in family trip. Everyone's got got themselves together.
Yeah.
Like 20 people in a house, all walking out the door. I sneezed, and my boy, everybody back. We all
Oh, the whole
everyone.
gang.
everyone had to walk back in and went, well done, Tommy. Well done, Tommy. I was like, what?
Oh, I bet you did that on purpose.
No, I was 13. I wasn't even aware of the superstition. But there's loads like that. There's like,
Are you
know,
sure someone didn't tickle your nose on purpose?
yeah, didn't want to go.
It's
Yeah.
Tommy. It's
Yeah,
Tommy. It's
but
Tommy.
I'm like, yeah, but I might have saved him. You never know.
Yeah,
That might have-
there's a lot of these superstitions in the Asian culture, in it. There's plenty.
There's food ones. There's the
stop
red
swi-
onions, apples.
Stop
mean
swinging your
something.
legs and all of that nonsense.
Oh, don't swing. Yeah,
Can't swing your
swing your
legs.
legs.
when you
Yeah.
sit on a table. Let's say if you were sitting on a table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't swing your legs.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
And don't Hoover up at night and all of that. Have you heard that?
Yeah.
Or when someone leaves
But-
or something
but
like that.
What's your theory on the hoovering at night? Why would they say that? Or cleaning? Don't clean at night. They don't say
I
hoover.
heard it's because you lose stuff.
Yeah, and if you
Loose
think about
stuff, like
Yeah.
what?
Well, in those, well, I read into this actually,
Right.
because I thought it was a load of BS, and it was.
You've
in
read
that-
into a
in-
superstition.
Yeah, no, because in those olden times there was no light, so
okay.
light was low.
Right.
So if you're cleaning up something, you might sweep it away, or
you might throw away
Oh,
your jewelry or
okay,
your
okay,
gold.
yeah,
or
yeah,
something
yeah.
like
that doesn't kind of thing to us because we got lighting.
Yeah.
Right, so it doesn't work for us.
I don't think, but still, to this day, obviously, people still do it and say,
But can you imagine
shouldn't hoover up at night.
who thought of that? I wish they were alive. I wish
And
we
the
could
other
go
one
back
was
to them and tell them.
don't pluck your nails or toenails at night either.
Pluck.
Like just
Cut.
cut,
Cut.
whatever.
Pluck.
Yeah, cut, pluck, same thing. You pluck your eyebrows. You cut your toenails. Sorry.
Yeah.
You don't,
You're
don't
not
do that.
really-
No. Yeah, but again, probably because the nail cutters back then, they weren't like a swift like.
Yeah,
boot
apparently,
set.
yeah. I think
You'd probably cut
and
your
I
toes
think-
off.
I think you'd probably because of the darkness, you might cut yourself. I think that's what it was.
Yeah,
Mm.
but then what's all that like? Not washing your hair on a Thursday.
Oh,
You know, it can go.
Yeah, I remember that.
It goes a lot for the sun.
Well,
No,
I think that only applied to girls when we were little. It wasn't about for boys.
no, you're right. Yeah,
Again, which is a bit weird.
yeah, but then they would do all that. I remember like, oh god, my wife's family wanted to put like a galactica black string. Thing,
All Desis do that.
all right, on it, and I said
Behind
no.
the- behind the
It
black-
kicked off,
black
bruv.
dot behind
It
your ear.
kicked off, yeah, because I was like, I don't believe in that. I said, and I thought someone's supposed to be superstitious. And they all look at each other. All right,
Yeah.
right? And then I went, no, you're not putting it on him, right? And then like they went, and this is what they said: put a box of matches
Yeah.
under his mattress. I went, well, that's a health and safety hazard.
Yeah.
He does a quick little rub in the night.
Yeah.
Not of
And then-
himself.
no.
He's not, he was too young. I'm sorry. He's very young.
The mattress.
The man, you know, like
Yeah.
little, he might get a bit of friction and then, you know.
Yeah, then
And I'm like, you want to put matches. You think that's okay?
Burnt
Yeah.
his backside.
Yeah, but yet, hey, we're putting the matches there just to keep him safe. I'm like, nah, you're all right. We're not going to do that. We're not going to put it. But no, it's fine. But also, you upset them. You upset them when you don't believe in it. You don't
Yeah,
get into
no,
the
I agree.
vibes.
You do upset him, so I think sometimes you just got to
Well,
stick
you
with
got to
them.
protect your kids anyway, because obviously they're on a bit of a flex, like you mentioned that they're appearing. Was it a voiceover for Netflix?
Oh yeah, it's funny. Yeah, they both got their
so
first.
now they've both got gigs.
They both got
Tommy,
Netflix voiceover.
Can I just say, that is amazing. 11 and what? 8?
11 and 7?
7.
Yeah.
Bruv, like, that is unbelievable.
Okay.
Rocking up to school.
Can I be
Rocking
honest?
up to, honestly, I would be plastering that everywhere.
Nepotism Central. That's all I'm saying. They got
Why
look,
not?
They got it because of me.
Why not?
but
But,
why
but,
not?
but,
They're
but
with-
Asians haven't been able to flex that nepotism card
Yeah, maybe.
in this country.
yeah.
And now you're doing it. Fair play.
them.
Right,
Yeah, good for
and
you.
it's funny because they're not really into the voiceover. Milo is more so the older one. The younger one, Logan, isn't.
He just
But
doesn't
they're just
care.
like, he's like, how many voiceovers have I got to do, or what? How
How long?
gig till I get a PS5, so I can
Oh,
buy my
fair
own
enough,
PS5.
yeah.
Then I want to buy it. He goes, and then he's like, I want to do my own gaming room. How many? Then so he's very much like, I'll do these gigs just so I can get the thing that I get.
But
how
that's
it should
good.
be.
But
That's
Milo
it's good.
wants the kind of fame
Yeah.
of it. He's a bit more into that. He's like, oh yeah, can I tell people at school? I'm like, no.
Look at it this way.
Signed an embargo.
11 or 8 years old. Like, what was your flex at school?
Oh, I don't know about 11 or 8. I never had a
I
flex.
didn't really think I had one.
I don't-
Well, what were you gonna flex about then, bro?
I
But
mean,
I don't know. This is a big flex.
The biggest flex at 11 was that I had Storm Shadow, who was a character from G.I. Joe. And not a lot of people could find him and buy it. So basically,
What?
I was one of the very few people who had Storm Shadow, his name was.
The very fact that Kedge's flex is something that only Kedge is impressed
Knows
by.
about, yeah.
So even
Did
when
you guys
even if it
ever
was
play
a
with
Terrell
G.I. Joe
friend-
figures?
No, not G.I. Joe.
Oh, mate.
In fact, we
Actually, no. Forget Storm Shadow. And then I managed to trade with this guy who used to go to America all the time. Yeah, and he was a bit of a laloo who was down the road, lived on our street.
What's his name?
And Terry. And
Terry the Laloo.
Terry the Laloo.
Laloo.
And I managed to trade one of my G.I. Joe figures for a figure called Tunnel Rat. And Tunnel Rat wasn't even available in the UK. And I got him, and he gave me all the accessories. He had a backpack and everything.
Rat.
He had like a.
Know
like
what?
A
Tommy?
Tunnel Rat.
I could have got him a tunnel rat, a real one.
Yeah. the real deal.
Carry that around
He
with
was
you.
worth so
You
much
dirty.
money, and I had him, and I took him into school, and I was like, "Check this." They were like, "Kedge, how did you manage that?"
How'd you get the rat?
That was my biggest flex at
got
11.
his rat.
Roland
But
Rat
the
was the
flex
best rat.
but the flex
growing up.
got bigger as I got later on in
No,
school.
what? Sorry, when you say flexing, we mean like what do you get to show off at school
was your
about?
brand?
Yeah,
what was your
the brag.
Oh, nothing, bro. I had plimsoll trainers. I had sandals or plimsolls. I was a chubby kid.
Did you not bring anything to that only you could deal with, like only you were dealing in that everyone wanted?
No.
So I had a little line. I had a little.
Oh, hello. Well, that's cool.
No,
It's a
You
cheeky
get
little
rid of
live
that.
I had a little product line, right? That basically I could. I started. It was like I started getting known for it.
What was it, a bag of Tepler?
No, I wish I could have done that. Actually, I could have done that.
Dabeli.
No, but I was because we were a bit shy about Indian food back then,
Missile
isn't
Pao?
it? No, it wasn't. It was none of that. It was
Bajra?
basically so my uncle had a shop and he was on the wave at the start of the wave of mobile phones.
There we go.
And so he had a mobile
Dodgy-
phone shop. So
dodgy ones.
back then it was Ericsson, Nokia, and Sony's.
Yeah.
Sony's ones.
Flash up aerials and all that.
Bruv, I had the in to flashing aerials
Oh, flashing.
and fascias, right for the
Oh, yeah, and the
for
cases.
and
Yeah,
the cases,
yeah.
right, bruv.
He used to sell them.
My God! And you know what? They had somebody who was like a graphic designer. We had it all, like the stuff that no one would have access to. And I was making money on the side at school because they would just pay me 10, 15 quid for all these facials. But the aerials were game changing because you could screw.
For the
and then-
Ericsson.
yeah,
5110.
Yeah, for the Ericsson. Yeah, and then so then you could put 2 lights on it. Then you get 3 lights into it.
What, it slides down the aerial.
No, you
No,
just screw it on top.
was
You
a-
take
it
the
was
other
a
one
screw.
off
You
and
take
you
the
Oh,
screw
it
and screwed
replaces
on.
the other
But
one.
firstly, it was just a blue one. Then you
Yeah.
get blue and red. Then you can get like a 3 color one.
Yeah.
Oh my God! And then flash it. And then you could do it so that it was basically they had like a picture on the top. So when you were chatting
Oh,
at the
it
top,
glow, like
it
a-
glows
like
like,
a
a Batman
Thundercat.
logo or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
like a Thundercat. Bro, that was game changing. And then as I was going to university. I can say this, but basically, when you get into university, and this is when, so then texting started becoming quite popular.
Right.
But it was just the very start of it, where it was probably one-line text messaging on the Ericsson PF768, I think it was, or whatever it was. And what we figured out is you need a service center number for that text message to work. So basically, if your
Oh,
text,
I remember the service centre number thing with tech.
Yeah.
What was that?
So basically, you needed a service. So like 1-to-1 would give you a service.
Yeah.
To text somebody, you need the service center number.
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah,
1-to-1
yeah,
would
yeah,
have their
yeah,
own
yeah,
service center.
yeah.
And who was it? Who was it? 1-to-1.
BT Cellnet.
BT Cellnet. That's it. BT Cellnet had their own service center number, right? We discovered that if you basically get the service center numbers from abroad, you could send text messages and not be charged by the provider. So
Little scammer.
So we were getting
Quadrille
service center numbers from like Finland and Sweden
Brilliant.
and stuff.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
there you go.
Good.
Fraud.
No,
Just admit
no,
to
it was
it
one
as
of them
well.
things.
It's a loophole.
And it's
You
a loophole.
identified as Finnish.
It was a loophole, and so you just sold the service numbers to you people at uni. It was
What, and you were selling them?
Yeah. Well, how else? You want free text messages,
Yeah.
and
How
then
much were they? Just out of interest.
What do you mean?
The number.
how much? As much as I want to sell it for.
Now, go on. I've come along. I want the number. How much is it?
I was about 30, 40 quid. I'll give it to you.
Oh, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, it was.
Back then, like 20 years.
Yeah, but
30 years ago.
it was like free messaging for a while until obviously it got shut down. But we had a computer that could generate them.
Yeah. You had what?
You had a computer that could generate them.
What the? What?
It's wild, isn't it, back
Why,
then?
why didn't you apply this to your academic studies? Then you wouldn't be sat here on a podcast with me.
I was on a roll, and then they just
It's
faded
called
away.
fraud, Tommy.
Yeah.
Fraud.
Do you remember FreeServe? The
FreeServe?
the CDs that you'd get for internet.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So I met the guy who set that up. He was a keynote speaker.
You used to get them in magazines, didn't it?
Right, well, yeah, that is a Desi bloke. He worked at Dixon's or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, Right. yeah,
and he went to the bosses and he went, look, I've got this idea. People are coming in and buying these computers, but they've got no way of getting on the internet at home. Do this as a CD. It got turned down.
Yeah.
And then the company, new boss came along. And that boss
Yeah.
went, yeah, okay, we'll do it. He's retired off the back of it now.
Oh wow.
Good for him.
Right? Lovely man.
That was
really
the
lovely
era.
man.
That was the era.
Well, I'm saying that could have been you, bro. That could have been you. I'm serious. You clearly had a passion for it. You're hustling. You're working.
It was just a hustle, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
It was just. And then do you remember when you figured out you could free voicemail people? Do you remember where you could find out you could free voicemail people? You had to know the 3 numbers that go in between the actual phone number.
Yeah, and you just dial straight to their voicemail.
And you just dial straight to the voicemail.
and you can also
leave a
send
free-
people a voicemail message. So you just
Yeah,
kind
no,
of-
it would just be a voicemail.
Yeah,
You would actually chat to people just in voice
And
messages.
some people would go, "Oh, that's weird. It just came up as a voice message." You're
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, I know."
Yeah, I know.
But you could. There was a way. I can't remember what it is now. There was a way of telling that it's been sent to you as a voice message. But when you go into it, it was a way it sort of said one
No, you
new
couldn't tell.
message received or one new message sent or something like that. It would say
Oh,
that.
I see when it said.
Yeah, it would just be a little.
So
something.
Kedge had
Anyway.
mobile phone. Tommy, what was your little
No, nothing, bruv. I tell you, we tried to do pirate film things. I'm just going to tell you straight. We tried to. we got one film. It was coming to America. We got it from Blockbuster. We did.
one film.
Yeah, we did Coming to America. We borrowed Michael and Ahmad were 2 boys that lived at the end of our road.
Yeah.
Right, and we used their video cassette player to rig up to my video cassette player and do video to video,
This
record
is
it
brilliant.
in real time.
Yeah.
We lent it to one person, Ramandeep. He paid £3 for it to hire it.
Lovely.
Right?
You made money then.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
And then me and my cousin like, yeah, sorted. But then Ramandeep didn't give it back for a week, and then we didn't have enough policies in place. So we didn't have your system.
Right.
And that was the end of the kind of. It
You
was me and my cousin.
needed Kedge's back end.
Yeah, I
The
did. Yeah.
back
I needed
end. The
infrastructure.
back end.
I needed tech support.
The back
Yeah.
end was good.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He would have supported. But no, that was no
no, I didn't-
flexing.
I
I tell you,
didn't
one little thing I will say.
Go on.
It's a bit embarrassing. Should I say her name? There was a
Don't
girl.
say her
There was a
name.
girl I had a crush on.
Oh,
Yeah.
don't
But
say that. Don't say that.
I'm talking about my first crush. I was like
Oh, yeah.
13.
Yeah.
And I remember because I remember just thinking she was glorious. You know, like
Glorious?
Yeah,
Wow,
I
glorious.
just wanted to look at her face.
Yeah.
You know, like she's just so pretty.
Yeah.
And she was not like.
I
she
show her
weren't-
right.
She wasn't one of the cool kids.
No.
She was like sort of one of the nerdy kids,
Right.
but like a pretty.
But glorious.
nerd. Yeah, just glorious. That's how I describe it even now. When I think about it, there was a ray of light around. her.
Glorious Gloria.
Yeah, right. Yeah, no, Sarah. But she goes. I used to take juicy fruit. That was my flex.
Right.
I used to go, because I had nothing to say, so I'd go past her and I'd have juicy fruit and I'd have it open. I'd go, "Oh, do you want juicy fruit?" She goes, "Oh yeah, all right. Oh wow, thanks a lot. Oh, wow." And she'd love the flavour.
Right.
Oh,
Sure
yeah.
she did.
Yeah.
See you later.
Yeah.
That was it.
And
So
that was
that
it?
That was it. There was no chat
That
after
was me
that.
flexing.
Yeah.
That was the only way.
Lovely.
I could get attention. And I remember, can I tell you something really stupid? It's come to my mind.
Have you ever seen this Sarah recently?
No, I'll be honest. I bumped into her sister,
Yeah.
and I said, "I'd love to talk to your sister."
Yeah.
Because I'd want to tell her.
Yeah.
Right? But then I thought, what am I doing? This is
Yeah,
like
what are you doing?
40 years, no, 35 years ago.
Yeah.
Right?
It's a bit late.
So, yeah. And not late. I'm not trying to go back for
He's trying to rekindle
it. Because she gave me her number and I saw her WhatsApp picture.
Yeah.
I was like, it's
Yeah,
it's
it's
her,
Sarah.
you
Yeah,
know?
yeah, it's
but it's not the
reminiscent. Yeah,
memory.
it's nice,
But
yeah.
I remember she gave me a card at Christmas.
Oh.
Right?
Oh.
And I remember I got the card and I walked off. on my own.
Yeah.
Because I was going to open his card. I thought, it's going to say, I like you.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
I fancy you.
Yeah, or something like that.
Yeah.
Right? And I remember, this is so bad.
Go on.
This is so bad. I'm 13 years old. And I hold the card, and it was a small card. You know, you get sometimes you get the normal size kind of
Oh,
card.
like a small
It
square.
was a
Yeah.
small one. I thought,
Yeah.
oh, she couldn't have written much.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Maybe there's a letter folded up.
Oh, yeah.
Bruv, I'm running away. My emotions,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
This is it.
Yeah. I know what it said.
What?
To Tommy.
Yep.
Sarah.
Merry Christmas. Right? But before I opened it, I held it, and I was like, listen.
Did you smell it?
No.
This is it.
Bruv, I'm
This
not
is
weird. I went, if there's a God, if there really is a God,
Yeah.
you'll put a note in here.
Yeah.
Because you know how much I want this.
Maybe she forgot it.
And there wasn't one. I was like,
Yeah.
I felt bad thinking there was no God for a bit. But I know you like, that was
Oh,
that.
that's
So
quite
no,
sad.
I had no flex. No,
How was that
no.
sad?
But I wasn't, yeah.
Part of
I
growing
wasn't-
up,
I know,
innit?
But I wasn't a kid that was part of the boys. I
know.
I was doing
No, but that's
drama.
why-
and
no,
performing
but that's
arts,
why,
so
like, I
wasn't a
feel
cool
quite sad
kid.
for you, like, you
yeah,
know, like, yeah.
That came quite late. Yeah, that came like it wasn't when I was 11 or 8, for example. It was more when I was about 15.
What's
Because
that? Mixtapes.
yeah, like, I was learning how to DJ then, and I actually used to play at some of the clubs in London. So
man.
then I
Love it.
could come back and say, yeah, I played here on the weekend, or played there. I met Trevor Nelson. I met Tim
That's-
Westwood.
that's
I
cool.
met. Do you know it's quite a big thing. There.
Did you ever make your own mixtapes and try and flog them?
No, I didn't flog them. No. Why would you
You
make?
could
a
have
mixtape?
again. You could have. You could have.
I needed your back end.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry,
See?
I wasn't that clever.
If we were all at the same school,
Yeah.
him as a DJ, you know,
You
I don't
with
know.
your system.
Just
in
very
place.
quickly, since we're on the reminiscing trip,
Here we go.
what was on your mobile phone? What was like your first ringtone? Do you
Oh, I
remember?
thought you were going to ask for dodgy.
No, your first sort of. Do you remember like the real cool ringtone that you had on your phone? Because let's face it, ringtones are just a thing of the past now.
Like on the old
I
phones.
wouldn't even know what my ringtone is on my
Okay,
iPhone
hold on.
because it never rings.
What year was it when you got your phone? What year are you talking about
The
here?
first time I got a phone was 1998
Okay, yeah.
when I first went to
Yeah,
uni.
I'm about 99. Yeah.
Okay.
What was
I-
your first phone?
The Nokia PF768.
Yeah, 3210.
Okay, 32. You had a
No, sorry, Sony. It was Ericsson PF768. So it was, you know
that was
that,
the one that
the
flips
small
up?
the small flip
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
You know,
okay.
it's yellow, red,
Yeah,
blue.
yeah,
You can get them in
yeah,
different colours like that.
Yeah,
What was your
plastic
3210?
Nokia, you know, the ones where the buttons light up, illuminated. You know, and it came in the case it could come in was light blue, like a sky blue, very light.
Yeah, it was a
very light.
3210, and it had no aerial.
No aerial. No,
Yeah,
yeah, just had
3210.
like a
That's
little.
quite an advanced phone.
That's quite. Yeah,
That's quite an advanced phone, Tommy. You were late to the mobile
Oh,
phone.
yeah,
Okay.
that was the first phone I got,
Yeah,
and that was about 99 2000.
I had a
I was saying a bit
5110.
later than that. I think it's more 2001 when Nokia started making without aerials, bruv.
Yeah, I had a 5110
Yeah,
with the aerial.
Maybe I got it that late.
I think you got it late, bruv.
Yeah,
Because
but-
there was always
And I
an aerial.
remember, speaking of ringtones, you could put your own song in.
You could on the Nokia, yes. Nokia were the first people to put the.
You can tune it like.
yeah,
I remember.
yeah.
So because I could play the harmonium, I
Shut up. That's got nothing to do
Can I just tell you?
with putting a tune on a
no,
Nokia.
because I know the notes. I started putting Bollywood tunes and started making Kuch Kuch Hota Hai on the Nokia,
And you know what?
and I would sell the music sheet to people.
Right, well done. But you see, if you had just taken their phone, charged them a $5, you could have done all that. That would have been like you
No,
could have
that's
been the
what I mean.
crazy frog, like you know that.
Yeah, but I'd sell them the music sheet so then they can enter it. I'm not sitting and entering it for them.
Well, you should have been charged them a tenner.
Yeah,
You
but
know,
then
done
now
the
they've got the
service for
sheet.
you,
They can
yeah.
sell the sheet.
Yeah,
on.
they can sell
Yeah,
the
but
sheet.
who's gonna
Mate,
sell
who gives a shit? You never give a shit. Okay.
You
Yeah.
could just do that.
that is
Because
so
so what was the
No, no,
What?
I never downloaded.
well, you
ringtone.
never had the Axel Foley ringtone.
No.
Come on, guys.
No.
Even now, my ringtone is dun dun dun.
Did
dun,
you ever pay
dun,
for a
dun,
ringtone?
dun, dun. No.
No.
Did you do
paid
that?
for-
Did you pay for
We weren't making illegal money.
Yeah, no.
Did you ever pay for a voicemail? Like you know where you get like famous people doing the voicemails. Oh, what was the tunes they used to record onto your voicemail?
Who did that?
Come
I know,
on.
I know people did.
Come
that. I
on.
didn't do that.
Oh, in the back, I never did
So
that.
no. So like you could talk, but
Yeah,
I would
and in
I
the
would
background.
just record like
Yeah.
like Beanie Man,
Yeah, right.
and then so it just plays like 30 seconds of
And you
Beanie
can-
Man.
Yeah.
And then it goes beep, and
Yeah.
then you leave your message.
Or you could do a little voiceover over it, going, "Hi, this is Kedge," and in the background you got Sean Paul or whoever playing.
Yeah.
That is
But
so
see,
sad.
Did you never do that?
okay, no, I didn't because I was also told back then. I remember this is coming back to me. Someone said, "Don't have a long voicemail message,
'Cause
say
they'll hang
hi.
up.
No, because if someone's calling you from a phone box, which
Yeah.
is more of a thing, then their money's going to run out
Yeah,
just
yeah.
on that bit.
Yeah.
So keep it short. And I remember thinking that as well. Funny, all these little kind of flashback memories of
I
phones
know.
at that time. I remember playing Snakes. Now I can distinctly remember playing
Yeah,
Snakes.
Snake was good.
The way it kind of lights, the way the buttons felt, that kind of padded.
There was I think that later on Nokia started getting a skiing game on there, which was game changing because it was so
changing.
different and so new to have a skiing game on your Nokia phone.
I remember there was a pre-recorded message you could send someone goes, brother, you there with my girl? Remember that one?
You could pay, that's the ones you had to pay for.
Yeah, but once it started being forwarded around, you could just get it and forward it on. And you could use, I don't know, I didn't
do
pay
you know
for
what?
it.
Like with phones, like, I was always kind of a bit simple. Like I didn't really like anything that was too
Flashy.
And my ringtone, still to this day, it should ring.
Yeah, is it?
I
How
never put-
boring, Saj.
No,
but
it's classic.
It's just
classic,
normal.
timeless.
Yeah.
See, you're
My phone's always
Yeah,
on
but-
loud, so when it rings, it actually rings. It goes.
Does
ring,
it?
ring,
I don't
ring,
think
like-
I've heard my phone ring like in the last 10 years.
Why?
I just don't need to. I
Of
don't
course
need
you
to.
Well, how do you know?
How do you
It
know it's
vibrates,
ringing?
so you got it on your watch.
What?
So you just
Nah,
You
my
know the
phone
watch for
always
10
rings.
years? You know the Apple Watch for 10 years?
no, but it's close to it. And then
Maybe.
before like
Actually,
you,
yeah, you are. You're right.
I think it's close to it.
It must be, yeah, you're right. I didn't realize, when you think about it, lockdown started 4 or 5 years ago.
5 ago. Yeah, exactly. No, but you have your phone on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your ringtone? I don't even know my ringtone.
You know, it's dun 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 dun.
Oh, the normal Apple one.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, mine's just a normal
No,
ring.
I know, but I think, if I'm honest, Kedge, if you don't mind me saying this, I'm sorry to all the Versace people that said don't cuss Kedge, but you're a bandwagon. You love fads.
he's-
No,
Yes.
not bandwagon. That's
No.
not what's wrong.
Yeah, he's a
You're a
fadder.
fad.
Fad.
Like, oh,
Fadwagon.
have you heard about the new hot Korean film? It's amazing. It's amazing. And it's not. It's all right. And then it's gone.
I remember my
You know,
mate.
you'll get
My
into-
mate
You get into whatever.
had a Sony Ericsson. Do you remember you could put songs as your ringtone?
Yeah.
His song, the ringtone was "Rouge." Don't be shy. So
Yeah,
he started with.
because you can start putting
He started
MP3s on.
with
The-
and do you know what? His phone rang every time. At one point, I picked up and threw it out the window. 'Cause I was like,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
fed up. And just
Why?
shut up.
It's a tune.
No, but it was just the beginning
When
bit.
you could start putting MP3s onto your phone, that was,
It was just
oh
annoying.
my god! And
Yeah.
then you could
Annoying.
get the frog song on it and everything. And then I remember going to Dubai and I started getting these Arabic tunes on it, and that was like you bring that back and you're like, yes, that was cool.
No,
And then you
for
could
who?
change the
No,
message
okay.
tone as well.
No, see,
you're
it's
right,
just you're all right. Okay,
Moving
moving on.
Little run
from the
through
past
yeah.
to the future. What have we learnt this
Things
week?
we've learned this week. Let's go. Who's going first? By the way, can I just say something? Someone last week tried to dispute my little claim about Hey
the claim
Jamalo,
is
and
about-
actually it didn't make sense. And then they realised that they just made a boo boo, and I just thought it was quite funny that they came to correct me, but they made a boo boo.
I think there was.
exactly.
Do you know what? There was some truth in it,
There was. What do you mean there was some truth? It is
but
absolutely
it's just some.
It was absolutely true.
Can I go first?
Go on.
This week.
Go on.
Things we've learned. I learned how a record-breaking paratha, parote.
You almost did a Sadiq Khan there.
Yeah, I nearly did.
Yeah.
How much it weighs? It's in the Guinness World Record
Oh,
books.
the record, the biggest paratha. So it's not the size; it's the weight.
The weight.
Well, because
The heaviest
because of
paratha.
Instagram and TikTok and challenges and all that,
Well,
I've been
it's-
seeing big ones being made recently. So I'm imagining that one, and it's like
No, but surely the weight of it. So, but then you can make it like a cake. Like it's just be
it's not
really
the
thick.
weight, but the product's got to be the product. It's got to be the
This is the Guinness World
be rolled
Record.
out.
Guinness Book of
you
World
can't
Records
bake, you
paratha.
can't bake it then if it's
Yeah,
a
if
foot
it's too
deep.
thick, yeah.
It's got to go on a
It's still
stubber.
got to be thin.
So these
and-
guys got massive.
Shall I give you the? Shall I give you the dimensions? Shall I give you the?
Go on,
the
dimensions.
Yeah,
8 by 4 foot.
8 foot by 4 foot. Okay,
So it's like Tommy.
No, you're looking at Shaquille O'Neal that way, bigger than him.
That's quite big, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
It's
the-
like
yeah.
it's
So
eight-
yeah.
Yeah.
So I reckon that weighs.
Half a ton.
No, what are you talking about? 6 stone,
What?
6, 7 stone.
No, go in kgs.
Okay.
Oh, kgs.
So you're looking about 55 kg.
What? Just less than me?
55 kg. Is that how much you weigh?
I'm 64 kg.
Are you really, bro?
Yeah.
Do you know how light that is? I
Is
think
it?
you're the same weight as Milo.
Really?
What are you? 60 what?
64.
Okay, she's gonna kill me. I think my wife's about that.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a good weight to be. Means got to be a good BMI.
I can sleep with you then.
No,
Have you got a good BMI?
I'm perfect.
You got good bummy.
Yeah, I've got good bummy.
All right. So anyway,
How much? 55 kg.
no, 37.5
Okay,
kg.
Oh, okay.
Blimey,
But that's
that is-
big.
That is
That's
heavy
big.
and big for a paratha.
Yeah.
That is a world record size for, and they made it a
Half a
meti,
keg.
it was a meti paratha.
Oh.
And rolling pin. How much that weigh to roll?
Oh,
this?
that's a big
Big
rolling
thing.
pin. You need a good.
That's a 5
solid-
kg.
22 kg
Oh,
rolling
wow.
pin.
Wow.
Think about
Imagine
it.
that.
Yeah, man.
Wait, is it that big though? Is the rolling pin that big to make that diet?
No, it's the weight of it, obviously, to roll this.
yeah, but
Is it
is it a
big
really?
roller
Is it
or
an
like
8 foot? Do you
It
know
didn't
that?
say, it
I
didn't say
wonder
the
if
size of
it
it, but
uses
just
a
said the
big-
weight of it. 22 kgs for a rolling pin, though. That's mental.
Good
That is
work.
big
So
work.
that is the world record paratha.
So-
It's,
so what was it again?
37.5 kg. So if you can make
37.5.
one bigger than that,
Hmm.
you've broken. You've been the Guinness World Record book.
Wow.
Although there's going to be someone who's going to do it.
That's mad, though, isn't it?
My one is is a little fact about humans. This is a fact.
Okay.
From the moment we're born, we are glycating. Do you know what that means?
It means that we're breaking down sugar all the time.
Close, because you think of glucose and
Yeah.
glycerol.
Yeah,
that
glyco,
one,
whatever.
yeah.
Nothing. I got nothing, Tommy.
It means we're cooking.
We're cooking.
We are physically, our bodies, as
Yeah.
they age, the
Yeah.
aging process
Yeah.
is cooking us.
Oh.
Right? So what is actually happening is
Yeah.
when a baby's cartilage, when they're born,
Yeah.
is white.
Right.
An older person's cartilage is brown. It's
Yeah.
cooked. Get this though. This is a little spin on it though.
Yeah.
So when you have sugar, if you have a little sugar spike, like we've just tucked into those chocolates and all that,
Yeah.
Yep.
you get a spike of sugar.
Yes.
Right? You get a spike of. I'm going to get the word wrong. I'm going to say
Yeah.
glycate. Right. You glycate in that spike. Right.
Right.
Which means it speeds up the aging process.
Ah.
So the sugar hits that we get is aging us. We are glycating
Age
the
process.
natural. We are cooking
This is
on Earth. We're
this is
cooking.
Eddie Abeyu.
This is This is.
Don't eat-
No,
Don't-
well,
don't
you
eat
can-
sugar.
You can eat the sugar, but I'm just saying,
Yeah,
it's,
but
it will
you're
it will speed up your aging process. However,
Yeah.
you might age longer. You might still live to 150.
You just be shriveled up.
You just be more. You're just gonna. You're gonna just. You might still survive that long. But you just be aging in
Yeah.
the process.
Well, remember 2029. That's what we need to get to, guys.
Yes.
You're
Be fit and healthy.
glycating. We
Fit
are
and healthy
cooking.
after 2029, then we should be all right. Okay, so my one is. It's funny how you gone with sugar.
on.
Mine's about sugar as well. The word candy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where does that come from?
Oh, don't tell me now that you've just said it, because obviously I'm gonna naturally think it's
Candy.
Indian.
Candy. Not that guy who brings Talk Sport and call.
No,
100% Mo.
Kandi, because kand is sugar.
Yeah.
So is it a Desi Sanskrit
Well,
word?
wow, good little word there.
But I hadn't pieced that together. My dad will love that. I've got to tell him that. Whoa, Dad, if you're
It originates from India.
It
and
urinates.
Sanskrit. No, it doesn't.
if you can
Candy
urinate candy,
comes from Sanskrit.
yeah.
Do you know
Good.
how and why? Because sugarcane was first processed 2,500 years ago in Bihar, and it was made from sugarcane.
Yeah.
It was all shredded into small pieces,
Yeah.
or small particles, I should say. And the word for that, as we all know, small bits of sugar, kand,
Yeah.
and that's how the word candy comes about. So it's not from America. The word candy,
No. It's,
Indian.
Sanskrit.
I love that.
There we go.
And you know why the word kand it was
Yeah.
on my mind.
Yeah.
I met on the weekend Virdi
Yeah.
from The Apprentice.
Okay.
You know, have you been watching this year's series?
No, but I know of him
So
this
he just
season.
went out 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
he was there, and lovely guy, super
Yeah.
excited, super enthusiastic. And then somehow we were talking about, somebody made a joke like, you're going to introduce the fact that it's Lord Sugar's here, but you got to say it in Punjabi. He goes, Sardar Khand. And they said it.
Right.
And I was like, it's but there's what's the other type of sugar? Like jagiro, jaggery.
Jaggery.
Jaggery,
Gore.
yeah.
Gore in Gujarati.
What do you think? Good.
Gore.
Yeah, like
You
good.
Punjabi say
Jaggery,
good.
yeah.
Good, yeah, good. And,
Gore is retire there. Yeah.
it's
Same.
a great song. It's a great song. But yeah, so there's jaggery. So I didn't know whether jaggery had some,
Jaggery.
Jaggery.
Yeah.
Is that an English word then?
Jaggery is the English word for it.
Oh, okay. I swear they said that in Desi language. They go jaggery, jaggery. Like they're saying it like it's up.
It's jaggery.
Jaggery in
And
English.
that's an English word.
Yeah.
That sounds like one of ours, doesn't it? Jaggery.
Jaggery.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
could be.
jaggery, jaggery.
Jaggery.
That's
Yeah.
what we call jags.
Do you really jaggery?
Jaggery,
The sweet
yeah.
stuff.
Cute word.
Yeah, a little sugary word. So okay, it's good. Kand is good. I love all. I think that's going to make the Christmas special. I love all.
Oh my God!
I'm just saying, I got to endorse him.
Oh, are you making it this year?
No, bruv. But you know what? When I'm out and about,
I'm gonna cut him out.
you lot listening, tell me off
Yeah.
being not being nice to him. So now I'm just going to do it here, so we can cuss him afterwards. Probably. But enough sweet talk. We'll say thank you very much for listening. Go
Yes.
spread the word about the Brown Load. Tell all your friends about it, and
Yes.
we'll catch you next week.
Laters.
Laters.
Laters.